put us to from their leader. And then for Ajax, to be fair, he's missing a few of his better players. He's missing Kaiser, I guess that's how you say his name. Marega's also missing, so that's two of his pot 1 players. I'm trying to think who might have in pot 1. Vasco, Rock, and was YBO in there? I don't even know. Anyway, we've kicked off. Borgar as well. Stupid me. But yeah, we've kicked off. So as it stands at the moment, Ajax are 2nd and Atletico are 3rd. As okie doke. Well, interesting start there. Ariane takes the shot quite far out, finds the corner, but I think you've got to question the goalkeeping here. I think if I watch the replay, I mean, he stood so far out that the whole side of the goal that Ariane shot at was completely open. Not the ideal start for me. I mean, it's a good shot, don't get me wrong. Ari's really good at that distance, but yeah, it was definitely one that could have been avoided. And Atletico straight away on the back foot, which is probably the last thing they wanted. But he's Borgar. Oh, good save that from Gio. Good turn in the box by Borgar as well. Really dangerous in the box. And Atletico nearly hit back straight away, but good save. And Ajax survived the scare. But that'll be some encouragement for Atletico. As Matt's dispossessed, but Borgar makes a great challenge. It's played back to the keeper. He goes long, finds Spaxin, but Dust Black just shields the ball off of him. And Atletico actually have a timeout pending here. But they're still playing on the attack here, YBO. Great ball in, really good ball in. It's another good save as well from the keeper. Still got the timeout pending. Is someone lagging? Doesn't seem so. But they're not in any rush to kick it out anyway. Here is YBO. Good start from Atletico coming back from the goal. You know, it's very easy to just lose your head and concede 3, 4, 5. But they hit back really well. 2 good chances. Can we change kits? Why? These kits seem worse. I mean, it's whatever, innit? It's black against white, but there you go. Okay, that's fine. I didn't really see an issue with the initial kits, but maybe someone was having an issue. I know there is sometimes like visual bugs and stuff in iOS, so where like one player sees 2 sets of kits and another player sees different kits. It's a bit weird. But back underway then. Balls with Ajax on the throw-in. Harry drops deep to pick it up. You'll see him doing that a lot. His pass just not on the same page as Marca, and it just rolls out. I'll tell you what, Atletico have started really well given the fact they were 1-0 down. Spaxin goes wide. Good ball in. Good header from Milkaz. They are probably going to just play for a lot of crosses this game. I know Spaxin is a good crosser of the ball. And obviously you've probably got one of the best headers of a ball in Borgar. Oh, and Ajax played himself into trouble. It's overdose. Just couldn't get it out of his feet. It was a good chance that as well, but they are putting a lot of pressure on. I mean, you see how far every Ajax player is back into their own half. They just cannot get up the pitch at the minute. His YBO does really well, but then kind of kicks himself, which is another great feature in iOS. But Matt's done well. Finds YBO. It was a good effort. I mean, maybe he had no stand, but I feel like he should have just kept going. So all Atletico at the minute. But I mean, in terms of teams in this draft league, which are hard to break down, I'd probably put Ajax at the very top of that list. You know, they've got strong defense, and then they're in Milkaz and Ariane. They've got two players who are always gonna track back and help out. This is where Atletico have got to be careful. It's a bit of a counter here, 4-on-3. He sends him a bit wide, and YBO deals with that well. Had no stamina, he nearly lost to it, but did well in the end. His marker, Rock, good interception, and he's looked for Borgar quickly, but just overhit it. Here's Ariane over to Marker, through to Milkaz. Oh, he scored, and that's the issue. You know, you can pressure and pressure all you want. If you don't make any of it count, players like Milkaz and Ariane will punish you. And I mean, it's a good strike. Have to see it again. I mean, it is quite close, but again, I think he kind of telegraphed where he was going to shoot. I feel like you could argue it's savable, as I see an emote in the chat. I'm sure Matt's going to be... oh, what a ball from Rock, and Borgar's in. And they respond instantly. Great goal from Atletico. Rock with the inch perfect pass. Love to see it again. Oh, Matt dabs Ariane. Saw that. Yeah, but Borgar's really good at just taking anything, really, like any ball, like whether it's lofted 50 yards into the air or if it's hit at him full power. He's really good at just taking it and spinning a defender. And it's a good finish. I mean, you couldn't really blame the keeper there. He had no chance, really. But yeah, they've hit back straight away. They've kept it under 1 goal. So let's hope, for a neutral's perspective, that they can... they don't concede down. Here's Spax in. I mean, from a Villa perspective, I low-key want Ajax to win, so our top 2 is guaranteed, but unbiased commentary in that. And that's a great ball again from Rock. Overdose on the wing. He's got Borgar in the box, which is always a great option, but it's just over him. And Spaxing can't reach the ball. Bit underwhelming from Ajax, though, to be honest. You know, they're in a good position. They were in a good position as well at 2-0. But I mean, I wouldn't say they deserved it, but that's the difference sometimes. Sancho is flagged offside. Rock. Oh, see, it's always dangerous playing a ball like that. But they do well on the Ralbo. Good block on the cross. Harry picks it up. Oh, he's so good at that. Yeah, just picking the ball up, shifting it one way, and just finding one of the corners. It takes them so early that a lot of the time goalkeepers just aren't anticipating it, and it's in the net before you can even react. Another good finish from Harry. As we were timed out, NKZ just restarted, I think. So Atletico got to do it all again, all the hard work, and Rock just kicks it straight out. just think Ajax have just got to slow it down now a bit. You know, they're in a good position. They don't need to force anything. It seemed like they were forcing it a bit before, and they were just getting picked off every time. He's Ariane. He's got a bit of space to work with. He's got two in the middle if he can lock up. Milka's completely free. Looks like he's going to go for the cross. It was a good ball as well. It was a really good ball. Sancho just didn't react. And now here's Bulgar. Plays it out to Spaxin. Plays an early cross. It's a great cross actually. And that's a brilliant header. Top goal that. I thought he overhit the cross, but he just lofted it. He didn't put much power on it. And the header was inch perfect as well. Back across the keeper. Just inside the post. And it's game on again. Yeah, brilliant goal. Now let's hope that Atletico cannot concede again. I mean, if we look at match stats so far, we're looking on the general. So possession fairly even. I think most draft games are. Interestingly enough, Ajax have got considerably more passes, so it kind of tells you how the game's gone. A lot of dribbling from Atletico. Oh, I will untab right here because Milkaz is in again, and he scores. I mean, have they scored every shot they've had? Yep, 4 shots, 4 goals, and he's dabbing the life out of the goalkeeper. Damn, that's rough. But yeah, Milkaz completely free. I mean, you can't blame the keeper there. It's you know, I don't know where the marking is, and it's a composed finish into the top corner. I mean, it's very accurate, and it's all as I said again, Atletico's hard work is just all gone, unless. Oh, he's picked it up. Oh, he's played a good ball. Overdose. Can't find the corner. Thought the chance was back on for Bulgar, but he kind of turned. I'm not really sure why. What are they doing in defence, Ajax? They're very risky with it. But here's Milkaz again. Up against Rock. Does well, Rock, but he's still found Sancho. Sancho lagging. Matt dispossesses him. His Overdose. Goes back. I don't think there deserves to be really a loser at this stage. I just think Ajax have been more clinical. Here's Sancho. Turns. Oh, Naralba misses it, but just about gets there ahead of Marca. Oh no. Is Ariane. Gets past Rock and Rock concedes the free kick. Dangerous, I'd say. He Rock's on the line. He goes out wide to Sancho. But to Ariane. Oh, Milkaz completely open and he scores again, and that's the issue. That's the problem when you got someone like Ariane who's used to having 2 or 3 on him. Just takes his time, waits for the space to open up, and I mean, really, Naralbo should probably see him there. I would say he's got to come across, but I mean, it's well played by Ajax there. Well played by Ariane, and Milkaz just held his position. Trusted that Ari would see him, and I mean, yeah, it's a pretty similar finish to the 4th goal actually, where he's found the top corner. Ajax now on the attack again. It seems every time they hit the ball forward, it's like it's a numerical advantage for them. Like it always seems to be a 3-on-2 or a 4-on-3. I mean, you can't blame Atletico for it. They're really going for it, and they kind of have to at this stage. But I still think a lot of the goals were preventable if they didn't commit so many forward, or commit so many onto Ariane in particular. Brock does well though there. Overdose. He was past Parrott, but he kind of missed the ball. Gets it back. Finds Noralbo. Noralbo, awkward one there for him to take. Marker does well, but then Rock. Oh, gets the slide though. Sancho. Is Ariane to Sancho. Finds Ariane again, and that's a hat-trick. Good finish. Sancho did really well to find him, and I think from the penalty spot just whips it top corner. I mean, again, it's you're not going to really react to that in time. Ariane does really well to find the space and then just take the early shot before he can be contested. But I mean, to say it, the balance of the game, I don't think Atletico deserve to be 6-2 down. But sometimes that's just how it goes. And the problem is now at 6-2, you know, people start getting tilted and giving away more, making rash decisions. I mean, if they can pull one back before half time, you never know. Matt's gone for the bicycle kick. Rock just lofts it in the air. It's going to trickle back to the goalkeeper, I think. Or just go out for a goal kick. And that's going to be half time. Is it 6-2? Courtesy of hat-trick from both Ariane and Milkaz. Borgar scoring twice for Atletico. I mean, I would say on the balance of things, it's been quite an even game, to be honest. You know, just Ajax have scored when they've had the chance. Atletico haven't really. I'll show you some stats now. So in terms of general stats, again, possession, it's slightly favouring Ajax. You can see Ariane is 17% of the ball. And again, trumping them in passes as well, 107 to 71. I mean, it's kind of expected. I think Atletico did apply a lot of pressure, but they weren't really passing as much. They were more dribbling up the wings and stuff. But definitely, I'd say the last third of that first half, Ajax kind of controlled it a lot more. Again, you can see Ariane 3 goals, 2 assists. I mean, Ajax have scored every shot they've taken. 6 shots. To Atletico 6 as well. So they both had 6 shots on goal. Oh, there's been some swaps. Matt's gone to goalkeeper. Noralbo to centre back. Corvo to left back, and Rock to CM. I mean, yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think a few of the goals he couldn't really do much about Corvo, but again, I think there are some where he's just made a bit of an error on, especially the first one. The first one was especially like to concede so quickly. It just puts you in such bad vibes, doesn't it? If you're 1-0 down after a minute. What efficiency by Ajax. Oh, true. You got one of the most efficient players in the game here with Sancho, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, 3 goals for Ariane, 3 goals for Milkaz, 2 assists for Ariane, 3 assists for Marca, and an assist for Sancho. And for Atletico, we got 2 goals on Borgar, assisted by Spaxin and Rock. I mean, it's not down and out, but you think that they will need a couple of quick fire goals in this second half to really have a chance, especially when you've got RACF. And the Strani attack again, it's Marca. He is very wide though. Goes for the shot, wins the corner. It's probably the best thing you could hope for there. Not the best ball in, doesn't beat the first man. Harry goes for the shot again. Oh, awkward. They deal with it. Testro was joined. I thought he said he was leaving. What a shock. Here's Borgar. Does well to find Rock. Good ball to Spaxin. Good ball actually, but the header from Rock straight at the goalkeeper. I mean, it was always going to be difficult there. That you had to generate all the power himself, and when you're not running onto it, it's, you know, the headers are significantly weaker. Harry just woofs that out for an Atlético goal kick. And we've got another timeout. But someone must be having issues. Is it Milkers this time? Or NKZ still? I think it was... Oh, do you know what? I don't even know. I can see people spinning like crazy in the centre circle. Okay, we're ready. We are ready. Cardano Wales says we're ready. Ariana's put fucking crypto propaganda on his team. Bloody Milkaz. Probably not even old enough to buy Bitcoin, and he's got it in his name. Here's NKZ. Oh, not the best start. I love as we have in iOS many a time. Marker now runs straight into the defense, followed by Overdose doing the same thing. And we finally have a bit of possession, clean possession. Never mind. Is Sancho up against YBO. Does well initially, but doesn't really find anyone. A bit of a blind pass there. Or swap mid-game there. Complete infringement of the rules from Ajax. Ariane should be banned. His Overdose. But yeah, that's Larchi, or Assassino, as some of you might know him, coming in for Milkaz, who I'm assuming has some issues. Ariane, pure wolf. And KZ does well to cut that cross out as well, because Rock was lurking behind him. Finds Larchi now. Up against Naralbo. But gives it away to Borgar. Not the best first touch for him. And that ball's just going to trickle out for a throw in. Overdose couldn't reach it. Naralbo now. Ariane CF, by the way. Oh, he does really well to keep that in, actually. What the fuck? Really good cross as well, but really good defending from mixture of YBO and Naralbo. Here he is again. CF, by the way. I think he's just looking to see this one out. Here's Mark up against Naralbo. There he is again. He's absolutely everywhere at the minute. Larchi down the wing. Wins the corner off YBO. Can I make anything of this? It's a good ball, much better ball than the last one. But went over everyone surprisingly. I don't think it was too high. I just think it got missed. Near post Nigel's. Ariane absolutely hammers it at Larchi, but he controls it. YBO though, good defending that, really good defending. Looked for the in-swinging pass from the right flank, but Overdose couldn't get it. Ariane just woofs it away. Corvo playing left back now. Looked for Overdose, but I think different wavelengths there. Overdose coming inside, he wanted to play it on the outside. But straight back with Atlético. It's a similar pattern to the first half, really. They just couldn't get out Ajax, but they're looking a lot more secure now, is the difference. Since Ariane's just sitting in the defence. He's dust black charging forward. I think since the change with Milkaz, Ariane just feels he has to defend a lot more, which is understandable. Here he is, Larchi, the sub. Because, I don't think Larchi by trade is a CM. I think he's more of a winger / CF. And here's Sancho. Good interception from the elbow there. Had to be, really. Good ball by Rock. We approach the 70th minute now. Been a bit of a quiet second half in comparison to the first. As it's woofed straight out of play by Ariane, looking for Sancho, but just a bit too much on it. But he wins it back, and he gets his legs broken by Borgar there. But good interception from Neralbo this time. And he's driving forward. Good ball to Spaxin. Puts a good ball in, but NKZ, that's a good header. Rock tried to thread Borgar through, but it was cut out. Always tough to get those passes right. The little intricate ones in the box. It's very rare you see them come off. As Matt's goal kick just straight out of play. But yeah, I think this game's more or less over now. It's very hard to imagine Ajax conceding 4 without scoring in this last 15 minutes. And here is Assassino. You're not going to beat Matt from there though. Good save. As Rock plays a nice ball out to Spaxin again. He's seen a lot of it this half, Spaxin. He's got 2 coming over to him, but he puts in another good ball. Off the post from ball, guys. Really should have been 6-3 there. Unlucky from Atlético. As Ari just buys a bit of time. Good ball, but yeah, he just went a bit too early. Here is Assassino, but he's surrounded by 3 Atlético players. Committing a lot back there. Bit of damage limitation at this point, I guess. Good moves from Sancho. I think he took the wrong choice though. He should have just crossed it in. There was a lot of Atlético players in the box. Here's Borgar now. Good run in. Finds Rock. Rock out to Spaxin. This has probably been their best outlet in the game, Spaxin on that right hand side. Put some really good balls in. But this is always the danger on the counter. I mean, they kind of have to commit forward. It's total 3-on-3, but good defending. And again, I'll tell you what, Neralvo's done a good job centre back since he's gone there. Here is Overdose now. He's got the beat in a parrot. Good run in. Oh, really unlucky for Overdose there to not score. That was a brilliant little run, and a good effort, but good save from Gio. Borgart, as all good CFs in this game do, just waiting for any kind of rebound. He's quicker than the defence to it, and it's good finish just to put it back across where the keeper was. Who is Overdose? I believe Overdose. He's not like an older player or anything, or he's not someone using a different name. Genuinely, he's just just Overdose. I think he plays for THC. Looks good, to be fair. He was at Arian's team last draft, and he did really well there as well. I know he's a young lad as well. Okay, yeah, SRV, so 1 year. Oh, you've only played for 1 year, SRV. Feels like you've been about for ages, strangely enough. Here's Assassino. Bit lucky, and YBO just gets it clear. The right thing to do. March last year. Just feels like you've been. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! I wasn't even looking at that because I was reading chat, but I just saw it just drop in. I'll tell you what, that's some header, that is. Should have stared that Corvo gave him. Who is the most handsome iOS player? Why is it Siva? Do you know what? I ask that question every day, Lux. Every day. There's Borgart. Oh, God, it's turning into be a fiesta now at the end. 7-4. I'll tell you what, you know, if Atletico could have been a bit more clinical, and maybe if they were a bit more solid in the first half, particularly like with some of the goals they conceded, they really could have won this game. Guess people, if people are actively constant, it feels like they've been about for. Yeah, it's probably true. It's probably true. I feel like I haven't really seen much of Overdose. The only time I've really heard of him was in the last draft. So you are probably right with that one. Oof. Good header from Sancho, but Matt makes up for the last goal. Makes the save. There's Borgar absolutely bulldozing his way through, but he's stopped by a combination of NKZ and Arian. And it's just going to trickle out, and that's probably going to be that 7-4 to Ajax. And I'm pretty sure that this result means that Ajax and Villa now are guaranteed top 2. So they'll be going through to the semi-finals. But yeah, I mean, it was a really interesting game actually. 7-4. It was it was 2-1, 3-2. Atletico just could not get back level after that early setback, and ultimately some of those goals which probably shouldn't have gone in have cost them in the end. But I mean, that's what it is. It's got to be clinical. But yeah, that wraps that up. Don't really think of Overdose today. Didn't step up yet. True, SRV, you did. You hit the big time quick. But yeah, that wraps that up. We don't really do interviews in draft league. I feel like it'd be a bit too long. But yeah, the next set of games are Friday, every 2 days now, and then Monday is going to be the final day with all the knockout games on the same day. So keep your eye out for that, and I'm sure I will catch you soon. Thank you.